Is it safe to swallow nut while breastfeeding? I haven't done it, but it makes me question if I would be feeding it to my newborn. If you have to ask that question, I honestly don't know if you should be qualified to be a parent. Because right now, you're making me question so many things.
Excuse me, what?
Hello everybody and welcome back to another video for the day. We're going back into r/bad women's anatomies because everybody don't know how women's anatomies work, because I have no idea why anatomy class was apparently rocket science to some people. It seemed pretty easy to me. But if you guys would like to be absolutely amazing, show your support and see more videos like this one in the near future, because the stream of dum-dums ain't stopping anytime soon, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below to start up them wholesome internet discussions, maybe recommend a video game or just argue over pizza toppings, and if you have not already, subscribe to the channel and turn on them notifications. Dear women, if you have never had an organism from breakthrough and you've slept with more than 10 dudes, then statistically speaking, your lack of organisms from breakthrough is your fault. Blaming men is you projecting your lack of experience with yourself. You be having S, but you're not really being intimate. It is your fault if you cannot have an organism from breakthrough. Let me guess, you're one of those dudes that has absolutely no ability whatsoever to point the finger at themselves and expect responsibility when you mess up on stuff, because you come off as the type of dude who thinks you can just do up, down, left, right, PA start and cause somebody to climax. Because it is. A woman with short hair is 9 times out of 10 to be disagreeable, combative, and difficult. A woman with long hair is more feminine, thus more attractive to men. Women who complain about toxic masculinity while simultaneously adopting the very thing they want to go away are crazy harpy women. Ever notice how without fail any Karen video online the woman is short-haired? That is no coincidence. If women want men, they must be feminine. If they want women, then good luck with whatever you choose. But you will notice even then, the hardcore butch lesbians want a feminine partner. It's just biology. Don't get mad at me. Hate God. He made this way. Deal with it. Look, dude, if anybody getting mad at God for anything is the fact that he thought that your existence was a good idea. Also, pretty much everybody at this point knows my stance on women with short hair.
That's my shit!
If you think someone's personality is based off of their hair choices, or hair color alone, you are fairly mistaken, because there is absolutely no connection whatsoever between the hair and the brain, and I'm fairly certain you think that is, but it's very much incorrect. Also, by that logic, I have hair going down to my shoulder blades. I'm fairly certain that don't make me a woman. Ah, yes, you know, them realistic body standards definitely working for mannequins. I kinda wanna know what store this is going to, but then again, I really kinda don't. A birth control pill? Don't eat it. You'll grow a V. You know, whenever anybody looks for their logic, sometimes people are dumb and go to TV shows. I wasn't expecting one of those TV shows to be on the level of frickin' South Park. I can't be the only one thinking of that NASCAR episode where Cartman drank Vagisil. Can a woman work out during her period/menstruation? Originally answered, should we continue to work out in the gym during our periods? Take off from the gym for the first 3 days of your periods. What happens is, during period, the uterus becomes very vulnerable and prone to injuries. When you gym on the 4th and 5th day, take it light. Do not pick heavy or do not do high-intensity cardio. From the 6th day, gym normal. Ah yes, because, you know, you definitely don't want to accidentally pull a cooter. If you find the answer helpful, an upvote and follow would be highly appreciated. Any query, please feel free to write to me. Thanks. If a girl is on birth control and she likes you, consider it an insult. Birth control literally alters a woman's preference to find beta males more attractive. This is not an opinion or a joke. It's a real fact. And you're still wondering why you're single, huh? Because, you know, yeah, definitely contraceptive means that she's going to then change a preference of who she wants to do the thing with. Yeah, that totally makes sense. What are you gonna say next? So they put chemicals in the fabric they use to make flannel shirts with, and that makes people lesbians? You know, good old variation of those chemicals they put in the water that make the frickin' frogs gay. Can I use rubbing out alcohol to clean the inside of my cooch. Oh, what? Sorry, what? If you have used it before and it didn't cause irritation or burning for more than a couple of hours, then it does not hurt to use sanitizer or alcohol to wash the inside of your coochine once a week. Washing and changing the panties at least 2 times a day is preferred in the AM and after dinner or at noon. For best cleanliness, washing out those inside and out after every time you use the toilet, using a trusted feminine wash and a bottle sponge. I use Vagisil for 20 plus years with sanitizer regularly without issues, and always white panty, socks, and bra, and are spotless all the time. If rash, irritation, or infection occur, stop immediately. I don't know, this person don't know spelling really well. And see your option. Others keep sabtized, keep it fresh and feel good. The feminine hygienist. Yeah, you know, you can believe me. I'm a woman on the internet. I've been doing this for 20 years. Yeah, you know, because if it's on the internet, it's very much true. This is definitely a 100% viable thing. Definitely useful. Do not ever do this. Please, do not take me seriously on this. I just joke about things that are stupid. These people are serious about this stupidity. Copper IUDs are horrible. The process of inserting them is barbaric, causing loads of damage and inflammation. This often prevents you from ovulating because your body thinks it's unsafe. The copper is a spermicide, so you are just walking around with toxic ovaries. Very unsafe. Yes, I would like to see your resume about where you got your sources from, because I think they need a stern talking to, either that or a cease and desist. I had a guy friend with a PhD in engineering ask me last week how women pee with a tampon in, and this is why men shouldn't be passing laws about women's bodies. Yeah, I could very much see the logic and where it's kind of messed up in that. Like, I know for a fact nobody has to be an absolute professional to understand it. Like the whole, I don't need to fly a helicopter in order to understand if there was one in a tree on fire that something would be wrong. But you need to have somewhat of a basic general understanding. And if it is actually something that you are not sure about, why don't you just ask somebody who actually does the thing? It's a million times better to just ask if you're not sure over trying to make an assumption. Menstruation isn't natural. It's an unnatural response to improper dietary habits and toxic environments. All estrogens are poisonous. Oh yes, you know, because a natural body function is not natural in any way, shape, or form. Nope. Oh yeah, and by the way, estrogen is poisonous. Do not bite a woman, you will die. I read the other day that if women don't fart at a certain angle, there's some fart misdirection physics phenomenon that can happen where the fart goes out of their cooch instead. So I suppose it stands to reason a queef could also go out of your butthole, but having a V is a prerequisite, else it's a 100% a fart. Ah yes, because anybody with a cooter has the innate ability and the superpower of frickin' fart ventriloquism. You ever just read anything and then it automatically make you just want to go back to bed and restart the day? Because it's only 10 a.m. where I am right now, and yeah, this is kind of what I'm feeling. Definitely complaint for the ladies. Hey ladies in the audience, please try to not use your toys too often. They're gonna numb your cat and makes it hard for us guys to make you nut. Darn, you then be complaining why we don't finish you off, cause you take hours to finish off my hand, and it almost broke off. Thank you. Hate to break it to you, dude. It's not because you're trying to compete, and you say that you have to compete with the BuzzBuzz 9000. You're gonna want to sit down for this one, because you suck at a lot of this. Spray vinegar into the air outside. Alternatively, if you don't have any vinegar, coochie acid works just as well. Just wear a tampon all day and then place it in coconut water. Once it's had a chance to diffuse, spray it into the air. I have permanent neurological damage from chemtrails. Join the chemtrail girls for more ways to help. I have absolutely no idea what this is for, but I am so concerned. Please be careful with cold showers. My understanding is that for women, cold showers, cold foods, and drinks affect their reproductive health negatively. If as someone can disprove this, please do. That implies you have something to back it up in the first place. As far as I know, the only thing cold showers do for your body is something about waking you up or speeding up your metabolism. Nothing in regards to your reproductive system whatsoever. And really, cold food and drinks, you're saying that like if somebody orders a Dairy Queen Blizzard, they're going to become sterile. Ah yes, the very easy way to to tell the men's room from the women's room. Also, I am fairly certain that the reference guide that they used for the men's sign was plastered out of his mind. Because I can tell you this right now, this is why I always say, like, it's perfectly fine to sit on the toilet, because if you are standing up and you fall backwards, that room is going to feel like it's coming with you. My 27F boyfriend, 27M, believes I've absorbed the DNA of past partners, and it is a huge issue for him. My boyfriend of 6 months believes that I have absorbed the DNA of every man I have ever slept with before him, and that if we ever have kids, our kids will be a blend of my previous partners and him, therefore not really being entirely his children, biologically or genetically. He calls this a chimerism, but after doing my own research, I've figured out this is called telegony? I don't know, it sounds stupid. That's what we should call it. This is an issue I wasn't aware he had any feeling about until he told me that he was uncomfortable with my history. I've been with plenty of men before him, for better or worse, which isn't a part of my past I look super favorably on now. But it's done. I can't change it. Anyway, this theory that he believes in has caused so much strain. From what I understand, telegony in humans has no scientific evidence, and it has only been studied in a species of fruit flies. I did a lot of research on it and couldn't find anywhere that said that this had scientific backing in humans. But he believes it, and he used it as a key reason as to why he is so upset about my history. He says I have been genetically altered by the men I've slept with, and that he feels like he just got what's left after I've been run through. I tried to tell him that the theory is bull, that it was only studied in flies, but that was during an argument, and he quickly dismissed it. I haven't tried arguing with him about it since then. Whenever he brings it up, I stay quiet now to avoid the confrontation. How do I approach this? How can I convince him that there is no evidence of this and that his fear is based on misinformation? Really, the only thing I can think of in regards to like how to deal with it is like, honestly, I'm surprised you're still with him. Just break up with him. That's the first thing that came to my mind. And then if the parents ask you why you broke up with him, just tell them that information verbatim. Because really, you think like if you have a kid, it's going to be the culmination of all the people in the past that you've slept with? That is not. Well, that just sounds stupid every time I hear it. Seriously, you just saying the whole "I am the product of all that came before me." But with that last dum-dum, that's gonna have to be it with the video. If you guys would like to be absolutely amazing, show your support, and see more videos like this one in the near future, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below to start up them wholesome internet discussions, and if you have not already, subscribe to the channel and turn on them notifications. I'll be sure to see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye.